Each morning at dawn, the peaks of the Vosges mountains reappear through the mist. The famous ridge route can also be made out in the first rays of sun. At 1,200 meters above sea level, arnica flowers grow. This plant is known locally as Vosges gold.
It's a symbol of this region. It's a beautiful plant and a great resource, and we need to showcase it.
Well known for its healing properties, the arnica is a delicate flower.
There's a rosette at its base. We want those leaves and a little bit of the root. We pull nearly all the plant up. That's why you can hear that little cracking sound.
The Haute-Chaume is a rich nature reserve that needs protecting. On the slopes of the Petit Ballon mountain, the Karlenwassen farm and hostel is slowly waking up. Son Jacques is what's known as a marquaire, an Alsatian word meaning dairyman. His job today is to bring the cows back down to the sheds.
You have to go far to find them. There are 45 hectares around the farm and there's lots of forest. The horse listens out a lot more. It's really a pleasure for me.
At just 24, Jacques will soon take over the running of the family farm. During the summertime, he lives in his workplace.
It's almost heaven here. It's magical to come and work here.
A local speciality is also produced at Karlenwassen.
We're going to make some Munster cheese.
While Jacques is out in the fields, his father turns the milk into Munster. It's a traditional marquaire craft in this region.
Girls, is the pie ready?
In the kitchen, Jacques' mother Marielle is in charge. Today she's serving up a traditional marquaire meal, a pie with vegetables and the famous rogabrageldi.
It's very simple. There are potatoes, lots of butter and some onions. And you leave it to simmer with the lid on.
Is it a mountain dish?
Yes, really hearty.
Chin chin. This traditional mountain meal always ends in the same sweet way.
2 slices of blueberry pie.
Thank you very much.
Enjoy.
Thank you.
Jean-Claude picks these wild blueberries in a spot that he only knows about, at the foot of the Ballon d'Alsace mountain.
Early in the morning, you come with your bucket or your rake. Even if, like today, you don't pick many berries, you're still outside, among nature, and you can spot game birds. It's fantastic. The great thing about the Vosges is being able to take something home that grows right outside your door.
On the Alsatian side of the Vosges mountains, there are these strange cliffs, which can only be reached by this steep trail. Blazed back in 1910, this rocky ledge links the Schlöstpass to Frankenthal, and it's a path which puts hikers to the test.
It's really beautiful, but it's a bit scary because we're on a cliff face. But it's a nice thing to do and the scenery is stunning.
The Vosges mountains are a natural barrier between France and Germany, and they've long been a strategic location. Along this route, you can still find boundary stones which mark the border between the two countries. During World War I, the rocky spur of Hartmann-Willekopf was nicknamed the Man-Eater. Nearly 30,000 soldiers died here. Kilometers of trenches were dug into the mountain.
There was a kind of underground spider's web. On the surface there were lots of trenches and underground it was just the same.
A fierce battle raged for control of this mountain. It was defended by the Germans and coveted by the French. Hundreds of shelters were dug into the rock.
This sheet metal is in a really bad state. That won't last much longer. If a shell exploded right in front of an entrance, and if the shockwave only entered the shelter, everyone would have died. Whereas if the blast spread, the further away you are from the point of impact, and the more likely you were to survive.
At the end of the day, the famous blue line of the Vosges can be seen. This was the border between France and Germany during the Great War. At the last light of day, chamois appear before they climb up to the forest to feed. And in just a few moments, the ridges of the Vosges will disappear into the black of night.